Today, we'll be discussing the UNESCO World Heritage Site of the Kremlin and Red Square, with a particular focus on a building of interest. This property is located in Russia's Central Federal District, at the heart of the nation's capital, Moscow. The site comprises buildings and fortifications constructed over more than 900 years, spanning an area of 42 hectares. The Kremlin is the seat of power in Russia, and its stone walls are over 2 kilometers in length. It was initially constructed out of wood and contained settlements before it came to be used exclusively by the secular and religious powers of the Tsardom. The walls we see today were erected between 1485 and 1516 and contain a series of great monuments, churches and palaces designed by invited Italian architects and Russian masters. During the Soviet era, the Kremlin was used by communist leaders, and it remains government property and the residence of the Russian president. A Kremlin is a citadel located in a Russian medieval town, and the Moscow Kremlin influenced the form of these structures in other major cities, such as Tula. However, the building which most embodies the architectural, historical, and cultural significance of the Kremlin and Red Square is the Cathedral of St. Basil the Blessed, to the extent that it has become a symbol of Russia. This brick cathedral was built between 1555 and 1560 under Tsar Ivan the Terrible as both a spiritual site and a monument to commemorate an important military victory, the capture of the city of Kazan. The structure of the cathedral is distinctly Russian, as the bulbous, onion-shaped domes are characteristic of the medieval wooden churches located in the north. Italian influence has also been suggested, as the floor plan utilizes the balanced value during the Italian Renaissance. The design ingenuity and distinctive appearance of St. Basil's Cathedral make it one of the supreme works of medieval and Orthodox architecture. It claims its historical consequence from its uniqueness and its centrality as part of Red Square. In the past, St. Basil's Cathedral has been viewed as an outlier by foreign visitors, a strangely shaped structure which is difficult to describe conventionally as it is unparalleled. Modern reviews, however, are almost invariably positive. St. Basil's is considered a must-see attraction for visitors of Moscow. Returning to the entire site, the Kremlin and Red Square are currently in good condition, as the site is protected under federal law and is conserved by Russia's Ministry of Culture. Current threats to the site include urban development, air pollution, religious and administrative usage of buildings, as well as inadequate coordination among management bodies and limited cooperation between the State Party and the World Heritage Committee. Following a proposal by the Soviet ambassador to UNESCO and the subsequent evaluation in 1990, the Kremlin and Red Square was made a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the report, it was determined that this complex meets 4 of the 10 criteria for registration, and as such, it irrefutably possesses outstanding universal value. The Kremlin and Red Square are integral parts of architectural culture and history, as the complex of buildings included are of considerable aesthetic quality and are inextricably linked to historical events. Through rigorous conservation measures, the outstanding universal value and significance of the Kremlin and Red Square can be maintained, allowing the site to exemplify the merit of preserving world heritage for people across cultural boundaries and future generations.